how do you think an artist would draw you into the style of your favorite cartoon? Well, let me show you how I drew my friend Krissa and myself turning into cartoons in the style of the Proud Family, and then spent about a week drawing us frame by frame for a short sketch. The concept was to film something where we become more and more physically animated until we eventually become literally animated. So we improvised a bit and also filmed some reference footage that I can use to animate our characters. On my way home, I got to work on developing a character, starting with a loose sketch of Penny Proud and constantly modifying it with Krissa's characteristics while maintaining the style. For this, it helps to look at multiple characters from the show to understand the variety of noses, eye shapes, and hairstyles that just fit the style right. Now, I break that down into basic shapes and create key poses for the animation. Krissa's wildly talented, so I was able to simply reference a series of her poses to make the cartoon feel more believable and alive. Next, I drew those into line art and added the frames in between to smooth out the whole animation at 12 frames per second. Animation artists like to call this on-twos, because each of my drawings will be held on screen for 2 frames. I also added some smears, follow-through, and squash and stretch to elements like the arms and basketball to give the whole thing more energy. Now you're wondering, why am I ignoring the head? Well, calm down, Sherlock. I've got a plan to make the head into a rig to give myself more control over syncing it with Krissa's performance. This means I'll only need to draw the head once, but from multiple angles, and I'll draw several mouth shapes and expressions to fit the style. The final step is to take these over to After Effects, where I can keyframe each of them with the audio and add as much emotion as possible. After completing this is when I realized I had to repeat the entire process for my character before I could be done. Luckily for me, most things go faster the second time, so mine only took about a day. And this is how it turned out.
Aggressive, bro? You literally have not seen me aggressive. I can show you aggressive.
Please don't hurt me.